4-punch form. Or payment to the copyright holder, to the noddy holder. Let's open up there. Jeff Goldblum was the last one. We'll do that first when I come back to it. What was I going to do? I totally forgot. Ah, you've made me forget. I was going to do some more 80s TV shows, yeah. 80s TV shows. Knight Rider. No! Not my Michael. Not my Michael Knight. We're looking at images of David Hasselhoff. He's had his asshole chopped off. So have a look at your camel toe, your moose's knuckle. Have you got one? It doesn't look like there's anything there. It looks like a one-slice toaster. It really does. David Hasselhoff. I think we've already done a David Hasselhoff anyway, but we're looking at the TV show. Knight Rider. Let's hang on. Let's go back to all and let's bring up the cast. We're going to use David. We're going to use Patricia McPherson, son of Mancode, Edward Mulhare, and we'll have a look at Rebecca Holden. We don't need the other ones. Oh my word, Peter Paros. Look at that tic-tac. Alright, we'll leave you up there as well with a big forehead. Let's go back. We're looking at David Hasselhoff straight up. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. The triangle is tiny. The face is, the head is massive, but the face is small, look. It's a female trait. Eyes too close together, arching eyebrows, look. No brow bone. High set ears, small dental arch. It looks like a bit like Bruce Jenner in that one there. I'm seeing Bruce Jenner a bit. Let's go back. Where's that one where he's naked? Not naked, but with his top off. I've just seen it. That one! Oh my gosh. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Look at those V-shaped clavicles. They don't come much more V-shaped than that. I'm telling you now. All day, all day. Watch them all fall down. Uh-oh. She's gone all pigeon-chested. Have you ever seen a video where she's drunk at the airport eating a hamburger? Peeing her pants. Oh, she's doing the Burt Reynolds pose. Who would have thought? When's the last time you laid like that? Oh no, I can't say that because I'm laid like that right now. On my couch though. It's normal. One hand behind my head. David Hasselhoff in full mints. Short arm akimbo, big pear-shaped body at the ages she's at now. The menopause is hitting her bad. She's got a diamond look and her boyfriend has got these very, very straight legs. Perfectly. That reminds me, I need 2 pipe cleaners. Look at the state of the flamingo foot in there all day long. She's a girl. Is that his new wife? It reminds me a bit of that. Oh, I can't remember what his name is. I want to say Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue, yeah. Bonnie Blue reminds me of Bonnie Blue. Bit of Nina Hartley in there. Oh my God, is that Nina Hartley? His ex-girlfriend. That looks like Nina Hartley. Oh my. I've got a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Ignore the fake saggy titties. That does look like Nina Hartley. $21,000 a month to him. It's funny, the woman makes all the money in this world and pays alimony to the husband who's got a pair of breasts. Oh God, you made it funny, you really did. Right, okay. Tell me you're assigned to Satan and you love Satan without telling the rest of the world. Oh, there it is. She loves Satan. Here we are. Stuck in Flip-Flopville with Michael Knight and absolutely nothing in the sausage section. I got to Greg's and the shelves were empty. Oh, that's got to be one of the funniest bits in any movie. Because Raish was little, I watched, hello Trini, did I not say hello? Oh, I didn't say hello to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I just dived straight in. 1 second. When Rachel was little, and we didn't go to watch it. I got the video and we watched it at home. And I don't think I laughed so much when David Hasselhoff turned up as a torpedo with SpongeBob on his back. Let me come and say hello. I'm sorry. Who was first in? It was Tubbs. Kyle came second. Arian came third. Gabby fourth. G'day. Rachel came fifth. Alpha 6. Hello, Alpha. Luke, how you doing, pal? BJF 8 and 9th. 10th was Cable X. Salam. Susanna came as well. Hello, Trini. 12 and 13. Joseph 14. Jack. Hello, Jack and Brenda. 15 and 16. E-Trade. Hello, Emerson. Did I miss anyone? I'm over the man. There you go. Right, I've said hello. Right, let me come back to what I was doing. Oh my gosh, not Iggy Pop's Iggy Biddy Titties. Oh my god, they're just so wonky. It is, it's Bruce Lee's wonky nips all over again. Look at that breadbasket. What is going on there? It's because you're looking at a woman. David Hasselhoff. Let's go Gates and we can get rid of her. Walking. We've had 2. Let's get some perfect minces, shall we, David? I'm sure you've got me some somewhere. All I can see is, there's a nice one. All I can see is flamingos. There's a nice one. David with a shoulder tilt, but the 2 sons with bilateral shoulders. There's another one from Flamingo. 2 straight-legged blokes with scary-ass knees. Has he got inverted nipples? I can't remember. He has. Look at that mastectomy scar there. It's a shame you can't zoom in on that. But it's absolutely huge. Sunken nipple. Look at the shape around it. All the muscles missing. Because what they do is they remove the gland, the breast, the mammary gland, and then sew back on a dead, dying nipple. A necrotic nip. Oh my gosh, she's at it again. I don't know what she's grabbing. Happy Hoff. Don't tell me Hoff's got a day. Oh my word, look at that running. Is that Joan Collins? Look, it is Joan Collins, little dude, big woman. Just look at the difference in them gaits. Look at the position of elbows. Men run elbows in, women point them outwards and downward. Look at the size of that hand. Explain to me why David Hasselhoff has got schoolgirl hands. He's got Jeremy Beadle hands. Who's that? Boys in blue dresses again. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, they must be his sons, right? Final picture. Knees together versus knees apart. Look at the diamond, look at no diamond. We're done. It's that simple. David Hasselhoff is a chick. Next. Patricia McPherson. Explain to me why Patricia's got far apart eyes and David Hasselhoff has got close set eyes. You can see the difference, right? Badink. Badoosh. Right, images. There he is, get the image. Size of that diamond, you've got to be kidding me. Look at the wingspan. It's because he's got shoulder to elbow. Men have longer upper arms. Patricia, I don't think it's going to be any gates. I think we've got to get the images of them. Size of... I hope she sat down. If I walked, look at the size of that head. If I walked into a room and saw that, and that's a standing man, I think I'd laugh exactly the same way. I really would. The neck, a clock on these 2 is ridiculous. The size, look at the humorous. Oh, you're killing me. Everything's bigger on the male, including the radius and the ulna, the tib and the fib. Uh-oh. I'm a dude, I'm a dude, I'm a dude, I'm a dude, I'm a dude. Closer eyes, closer eyes, closer eyes. Man! Why is he pinching his middle finger like that? What does that mean? Does it mean he's been castrated? I don't know, but that's just a bloke all over. Where do you want me to start? Rectangle shaped, thick brow bone look. Wide ass cheekbones, a square jawbone. It's been feminised, but look, it's still a dude. Look, it's still a dude. He's still got an Adam's apple, for crying out loud. I don't think we're going to get any walking pictures on the son of man here. Let's have a look. No, there's going to be nothing. That looks like a real woman. It's very rare you find one. I'm seeing the curvature on the arm and the hip. I'm seeing the tilted shoulder. Foot's looking forward. I know, but she's blind. Or maybe. Maybe not. What is that? Dudes in hot pants. Oh my word. We got no pictures. It's a dude all over though. Massive arms. Edward Mulhare. Have we got an Edward Mulhare? Let me have a look in the back file. Where are you? Prince. Get rid of Prince. Mulhare. Mulhare. M-U-L-H-R-E. Let's have a look. No, that's Mulhart. You punks. There we go. Alright. Search. She's an egghead straight away. Close set eyes. Widest in the hairline, high set ears, small dentures, soft, beautiful, gazing eyes. Oh, look at them. I don't know why they continue the farce. I can only imagine they want to do it. Most of them. I'm sure some rebel. Some must rebel against this and not want to be part of it. When you realise that Satan's done this to you, you're in a satanic... Look at the difference in their head sizes. Oof! I'll take that picture. Some of them must rebel, surely. Look how small that triangle is, and look how big that triangle is. The widest cheekbones, the bigger cannonball head. The tic-tac, egg-shaped head, look. Right, Edward Mulhare. Do you know what? I quite like that as your 50-50. It's too big. I like that one as well. Look how long that top lip is and deep that filter and Cupid's bow. All feminine markers. And I know she's got pink lips. You don't even have to get me started. Walking. Ski with legs. Broken leg. Straight leg. He's not going to have any gates. There's nothing in the back file either. Not famous. Next, Rebecca Holden. This is a no-show as well. I know it is. It's the last one in it. I know we picked that woman with big head. So look at your bowling ball skull. Sweet baby. Jesus. Look at the distance in them cheekbones. Look how big those cheekbones are. Cannonball heads. On-screen chemistry with David Hasselhoff. Doesn't she look? She's all dainty, look. All gooey. Uh-oh. Boys with boobs on YouTubes. Rebecca Holden. Oh, they've been doing it for years. Vegans. They're all vegans. That's why they're all skinny. Skinny, long-armed men. Look where the widest bit is on this person. Watch. Beep, 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 beep. It's well above the crotch. I think I'm going to be sick. Rebecca Holden is a dude all day long. He's got massive arms. He's got a Getty image. Boys with boobs. That's just a straight. Where's your hips? Look at this. You could. I'm taking that picture. You could literally put a spirit level in that side. You could put a plumb line. You could literally put a plumb line down that rib cage. Look at the size of him. Sweet baby Jesus. I don't think he's going to have any pictures of him. Look at this. 5 men versus 4 men. You kidding me? It's like shelling peas at this point. I'm looking for a penis. Oh, you got long male arms, straight body, big deep set eyes. He looks like someone, I can't think who it is. Priscilla Presley, maybe. Yeah, Priscilla Presley. Size of them hands! I'll take that one. Whose hands are those, mate? That one looks like a velociraptor. It really does. It's a good job he put his arm in the way, because I know there is no curvature behind that. The photographer went, put your arm back a bit, love. They'll see your spine. Yeah, it's all part of the same club, Trini. They're all in the same club. Walking, I don't think we're going to get this one. Oh, maybe we do. Look at that bad boy, Sweet Dreams. Look at the size of his head. Size of his head. Straight legs, knees together. Is that another one there? It is. Oh my gosh, he reminds me of someone. I can't think of who it is. Julianne Moore. 2 Gates. Is that a third one there? Is he walking? No, he's standing. We got you though. I didn't think I was going to get him. I've got to be honest with you. And we're done. We'll take both of them. Size of those cheekbones. It's just instantaneous. If you're surrounded by these people, you're going to have these fat little pear-shaped men that walk funny. And you're going to have these pencil-bodied, cannonball-headed dudes right in front of you. Everywhere you look. Let's go back. I just need your mug. Let's go back. That one was perfect. Where was it? I like it. Where was it? I like it. I like it a lot. 50-50 me. Save images. Might be a little bit big. I don't know. We'll go with it. We're done. Next. Oh, let me cut. Oh no, we ain't done. We've done Knight Rider. I want another show. Give me a show. Cheers. Let's do Cheers. Where everybody knows your name. Ted Danson. Didn't we do Ted Danson the other day? We did anyway. George went. We'll be lucky if we get Gates on air. Shelley Long. I've already done that one as well. Rhea Perlman's definitely on the list. John Ritzenberger. Kirstie Alley. You've got to go on the list, you big husky voiced bitch. Kelsey Grammer. Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson's got to go in there as well. Right, we don't need Kelsey Grammer. We'll take Cheers and we'll go after Ted. It'll be quick because we did a Ted Danson the other day, didn't we? Wider long face. FTM walked into the bar. Bartender said wider close set eyes on the pair of them. Lot. 5 heads. Male pattern baldness on women. It's God's joke against them. He saw what the devil was going to do because he can see the future. Can God? He's God. He knows what the devil was going to do. I'll send you women bald. Ted Danson from Flamingo. Look at the diamond. Game over. Inline footfall. It's not perfect. We've got loads of flamingos. Knees together, knees apart. Game over. And again, stepping over invisible dog poo look. Female Bigfoot from Flamingo. Nice. Full mints. Again with a Charlie Chaplin walk look. Look at the diamond. Look at the Elvis position. The posture. The feet. Knees together. Knees apart. Swinging the hip. Swinging the leg. It's a big difference. Dude. I don't know who it is, but it's a dude. Ted Danson's a woman. There you go. Quick one because I've already done him. I did him the other day. Next. George Wendt. Norm Peterson. Petersons. Definitely a fat little woman. Look how close together her eyes are. Oh my gosh, look at that taking. Oh God, I didn't mean to flick on that. Look at the state of that pear shape. Let's go for young. There we go. Close set eyes, pink lips, small put. Draw a triangle, widest in the hairline. Look at the sloping jawline to the pointed chin. It is so obvious once you can see them. Fat or thin? She does not pass, does she? With the skills you've got now, she would never pass. If you saw a man with a face like this, soft eyes, small ears, and that pointed chin, you'd automatically think woman. You would. John Goodman. I'm seeing quite a few faces there. She's got a monobrow. Look at the testosterone. They've got no control over what it does. Right, George Wendt. Let's see if you got gates. I don't think George Wendt's going to have them, but we'll have a look. Oh, we do have them. Have I got George Wendt? I didn't have Edward Mulhare. There was no gates though. Wendt. Search. Wendt. Off it goes. I don't know who the fuzzy wuzzy woman is. Norm, almost in full mints. Coming through the doors. There's another one. Definitely women, the pair of them. Feet pointed outwards, diamond showing, same in both foot. Where's my full mints, George? I've got a feeling I've done this one. Back file. Wendt. Jana Wendt. No, wrong one. We're looking for George. Where everybody knows your name. You want to go where you can see. People are all the same. You throw like a girl, George. Oh my gosh, look at that. She definitely throws like a girl. Is that your boyfriend? It's got to be. Look at the size of that noggin. He's got a big head as well, hasn't he? With the far apart face. And then look. Absolute tic-tac and an egghead. Look at them both. Close set eyes, far apart eyes. Look at the distance in that one's eyes. Walking. Right, back file. Wendt. Oh, there is one. George Wendt. I've got him. I've got her. She's done. It's a girl. Next. Shelley Long. I've definitely done Shelley Long. I'm just going to check the back file though. I don't want to get these pics and find out I haven't done him. It's the neck. Shelley Long, named after his neck. What do you want me to say? Look at that brow bone kicking. Look at the size of the triangle. The face fills the skull look. Massive face. Shelley Long, definitely been done. Right, let's add him to the list. Look at his neck. Look at his Adam's apple. Look at the size of his smile. He's got a huge long neck. He's got far apart eyes. He's got a big set of gnashes. He could eat an apple through a tennis racket, that one. And there you go, Shelley Long. Shelley Long legs. Straight legs. Needs to have a space between his long legs. Shelley Long legs. Is that you there? It is. Again with a neck. I don't know who the tall girl is, but she's got a tilted shoulder. Short arms, Bruce Lee school the wasters, and she's going from Flamingo. Oh my gosh, look at that picture of Kirstie Alley's head. I'm the king of the jungle, oh, the VIP. Let's go back. We're looking at Shelley Long. I don't know who that is, but he's got big hand and big knuckles. Shelley Long's daughter, his son, Shelley Long's son. Like father, like son. What is going on in the world? Hey, seriously. Why would you do that to your children? Shelley Long in a cami. I think I'm going to be hurt. I think I'm going to be sick. Bette Midler. Size of Bette Midler's jaw. Look at that jaw. Oh my God. That right there is a diesel. That is a diesel. An absolute diesel of a jawline. Look how deep set the eyes are on both of them. He reminds me of Princess Diana, he does. Shelley Long trying to walk like a woman. He doesn't look very happy in his old age, does he? You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, right? Because they've spent their whole life lying. Right? Not just lying, but living a luxury life at the expense of the whole of mankind, the whole human race. Don't matter what colour you are, this person lived parasitically off of you and your energy. And I know what it is. The drawing close to the end. That's the end of your life. You've had your fun in your games, Shelley, right? You've lied to everyone. You've done Satan's dirty work, and now you're going to join your king in the fires of hell. That's why they're not very happy when they get to this age. I mean, what is he there? I'd say he's about 60, 70. I'm 50, and I'm still happier than a pig in mud. I am. I'm more happy now than I've ever been in my life because I know God's real. I know that this whole world has been an absolute clown show from start to finish. I've been lied to from the moment I got here. I'm much more happier knowing that I'm closer to him. This person is not happier knowing that she's closer to him. He knows. I say she. He knows he's not happy because he's closer to him. God's judgment is final. Let God be true and all men be liars. Full stop. Amen. Shelley Long's a bloke. Get off my screen. Next. Rhea Perlman, Son and Man Code. There are so many that have got son and man in the name. It's in the first names. Jason, Mason. Rhea Perlman. It's a dude. It's a little dude, but it's a dude. And I can tell just by the size of his hooter and his little fat wife which country he hails from. It's a dude. Final answer. That's a dude. They didn't even give him boobs, look. They didn't even bother. They literally gave him some bog roll and said, put that in there and out you go. Out you go, mate. Danny DeVito's got to be one of the shortest, fattest little women I've ever seen in my life. But these are two miniature men. These two men have been blocked. Size of those feet. Rhea Perlman and Danny DeVito split up, did they really? He's doing devil horns. Look at how subtle the devil horns are. Getty Images. There's the game over anyway. No matter what you say. Look at those meatball knuckles, and you don't have any. Rhea Perlman. Facially, it's a man. I'll give you a breakdown. Deep set eyes, look. Thick brow bone hanging over. Big smile. His ears look eye set, but they can raise and lower the ear and change the shape and size. There's a lot can be done to the ears. They're still pointing backwards though. Where are we? Rhea Perlman. As he got older, life hasn't been very kind to me lately. The jawbone is huge now. It gets thicker as you get older. Noses grow, ears grow on men because we keep getting testosterone and boosts. There you go. Straight legs, knees together, and not straight legs. Full mint on Danny DeVito, Rhea Perlman. Game over. Have you seen their son? It is their son, isn't it? Child. No, which one is it? He looks like the one off Pawn Stars where they sell items at the pawn store. Ashley. No. Daughter. I'm looking for one particular picture. Stair file. They stood at a tree. It's like where I've just seen it. But did I see it? Oh, maybe I didn't. No. Can't find it. A real Perlman walking. Let's get some more gates on him and we can leave him in the dust. Maybe they're told that the Bible is false and that Satan wins at the end. Maybe they're told that, but we get told the opposite, so that they get told at each. See, that's the thing. They know the world's flat and they're told it's a lie. They know that space doesn't exist. It's the kingdom of God. The throne of God sits above me. The kingdom of God is inside of me. That's what Jesus told me. The way I act, the way I talk, the way I carry myself in this world. I either spread the kingdom of God through me or I don't. Real Perlman, straight legs, they're all dudes. Apart from that one, look, with the chicken nom thighs. Look at this. Shit. The fit dude has got bigger hips than the fat girl. It's impossible. Rhea Perlman going upwards, size of that neck. Oh, it's Demi Moore. Size of him. Lucy Lee, Adam's apple. We're done. Rhea Perlman's bloke. There you go. See it? Danny DeVito! Look at those! Look at the way the front calf muscle curves up. That is just beyond me. It really is. The queue line there is ridiculous. Straight-legged man. Just look at the state of them pants. You gotta be kidding me. All day long. You see, if I was surrounded by people like this, I would see them walking like that and I would end up laughing in the streets. I would. I'd have to hide myself in park bushes. You just see bushes shaking with me laughing inside them. Right, Danny DeVito's a woman. If you haven't guessed, we should do Danny DeVito. Right, who's that? He's massive. Look at the size of that. If I ever see a couple like that, I'm not going to be able to hold it in. I'm not going to be able to hold it in at all. Right, we're done. Rhea Perlman, son of man code is a man. Oh, look at that lineup. I mean, they're tall girls, don't get me wrong, but look at that natural dude in the middle. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know who that is, but is that his strange wife? That's his wife. That's Danny DeVito's strange wife. Shut up. Emmy, who's Emmy? Is that him? How tall is Danny DeVito? She's 4 foot and a nub end. That's what she is. Right, let's get rid of that one. Oh, that made me laugh. Rhea Perlman. It was Danny DeVito that kicked it off, though. Kirstie Alley, 2 first names. Images. Wow, this one's just a dude all over. I can't believe I was attracted to this one. It's so obvious that that one's a dude. Such a wide face. Massive head. Huge head. We got deep set fat. Look at, draw a triangle. Look at the short sloping forehead. Look how it draws inwards. All of these things are so noticeable to me now. It's just a dude in drag. Look at the rectangle. Look at the brow bone kicking. Look at the widest underneath the eyes. Look at the cheekbone kicking. Narrow forehead look. Widest in the cheekbone. You got to be spreading me apart here. Lord forgive me for I have sinned. Probably. I'm not sure. I can't remember. If I have, I'm sorry, Father. I thought it was a woman. I was a boy. I didn't know better. Kirstie Alley. Sweet baby Jesus. Look at the sex. Look at them shoulders! Oh gosh! He literally looks like a chair. He literally looks like an armchair and an head's popping out of it. Oh my gosh, he is huge. Kirstie Alley, oh my word. How does that pass? That's the real Sherlock Holmes. Put a pipe in his mouth and a beer stalker hat. Only a deer stalker hat, a beer stalker. Tell me, who's got favourite pies? That's so easy. That's an egg-shaped face, small triangle, and that's a cannonball head. Look at the size of the different. Widest in the hairline, widest in the cheeks. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't see this sooner. I'm taking that picture, we'll do a skull check with it. Oh my word. It's a dude. Look at the size of that shoulder. Not the biggest, but the length of them clavicles and the flatness. The neck just uproots like a tree, look, out of the ground. It literally looks like a tree stump, look. That's got to be the kids. There's the daughter with a chest of a molester, and there's the son, flat-chested, just like, well, Daddy wasn't flat-chested, was he? Oh my word. Kirstie Alley. No, I'm sure he had a boob job, didn't he? He's bigger than that. There, look at the state of that. Sweet baby Jesus. Look at the hand! Whose hand is that? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Safe image! Oh my God! Whose hand is that? Surely that's not killed. Look at the size of his fingers. I am just gobsmacked. I really am. That hand is terrifying me. No wonder he puts them in his pockets. I'd iron them as well. If my hands were that big, I'd iron them as well, Kirstie. I used to do all day long till the cows come home. Can we get a... Have we got one? Hands? Let's see how big those hands really are. If we can get one. No, that was probably the best shot I've got of him. Is that his girlfriend? It's gotta be. Look at them. Look at them. She's so happy. She is literally skipping. Look at the shoulder tilt. The arms akimbo. The full mince. She is so happy. Kirstie Alley must really thrill this one. I don't know who that is, but it's a woman. Looks like an American David Dickens. Walking. Right, Kirstie Alley, it's a dude. Straight legs, neat. Look at that ski. Look at the way that calf's curving upwards, look. I want to keep showing you this over and over. Straight legs, knees together, massive feet. Kirstie Alley is a dude. There's the happy girl. Look at that ski with foot. And there, game over. Game over. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the size of those feet. And then that. We're done. It is so easy to see these monsters. I'm sorry, but there's a difference between being knitted together in your mother's womb by God, naturally, and then having that same temple that he built for you and destroying it. Literally destroying the male temple and the female temple. Destroyed. To look like this. And in the end, what did it get you? Because now the truth's out. We can tell just by the way you walk. Is that John Travolta? Oh my gosh, look at those lips. Close set eyes. Right, Kirstie Alley's a dude. Final answer. You don't need any pictures. Look, it's just a dude. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. He puts some timber on, even under the dress. Look, the knees punching forward. It's not swinging outwards. We're done. Kirstie Alley is a bloke. I've done Kirstie Alley, I know. Look at that 5-head. Look, I've had to say this a few times now. Hey up.
Now, I've had to say this a few times.
A few times.
This is the final time I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding
tack. Oh, but it does. Every time I see it, it's a tic tac. High set ears, above the nose look, soft eyes, no brow bone, dial M with a widow's peak, literally clinging on for dear life. Male pattern baldness in women, it's hilarious. God foresaw what was going to happen. Not only does testosterone make the forehead bigger on the woman, it balds them. And we all know that women love their hair. Absolutely subcutaneous layers of fat around the face. Strange looking eyes look. He looks like... Who's that other actor with eyes like that? It's American, I can't think of his name, but same face. Is that your wife? Let's have a look at him. He's got big cheekbones, hasn't he? That fella there. Look at his big... Widest in the cheekbones. Widest in the hairline. That is a prize-winning 5-head, isn't it? Woody Harrelson, son of Man Code, yet again, walking. And that should be game over right there. And it is. Woody Harrelson with big hips, mincing like a biatch. 2 flamingo feet from... no, 1 flamingo foot, 1 female Bigfoot look. There's a full mince. Woody Harrelson hiding himself. Don't know why. There's a nice one. Look, where's your muscle? Why you got short arms? Why are your hips so big? Why are you flexing into flamingo, female Bigfoot? Both of them full mincing. Look at the state of them. Tell me why they can't. They've got clothes that don't fit. Why is he wearing his dad's jacket? Vegans, know your bicycle handlebar clavicles when you see them. Bruce Lee skull of high waisters, male sitting jeans. Look where them jeans are sitting. That's what's his name? Laura Dern, isn't it? Yeah. He's got a big chin, hasn't he? Look, Laura Dern. Right. Woody Harrelson, it's a girl, right? You don't need any more. Shoulder tilt, knees apart, elbows out. Look how far over her body is. Double flamingo, Kevin Hart. Look at the state of them diamonds on both. Oh my word. And again, I don't see men walking right. If I ever see a man walking down the street like that, I'm going to laugh just like that. You got no chance. Long leg, short body. That's a woman. Final answer. Just on the trousers. I don't care about the knees apart. I don't need the gate. Just based solely on the fact that you're pulling your trousers up to your belly button. Game over, man. Oh, she must have been duping Delight here when she dressed up as a woman. Absolutely playing. Look at that shoulder tilt. Playing the real role that she should be playing. That was a weird movie where Woody Harrelson gets in as the prostitute. Let's go back. Jack Nicholson, yeah. Look at these. They're both getting on invisible motorbikes. Look, female Bigfoot from Flamingo, and it'll go into that same position with that beautiful flat-footed, small foot look. Flat-footed woman. Women have got greater balance and they tend to lay their feet flat before walking. Fourth placing. The foot, so went whilst walking. We're done. The long face, the ruby, pink lips, sorry. Soft eyes, arching eyebrow. Who's that? I don't know, but he's got a big head. Is that Woody Harrelson's new wife? So it is. The mail order bride. Alright, we're done. Woody Harrelson is biologically female, proven by the way she minces, arms akimbo, suits that don't fit, and the trousers that come up all the way to her nipples. Thank you. Next. Got hiccups.